Scorpios, hello, hello, my loves. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Scorps, you got the orphan in the box and the mentor. I just feel like this sense of being abandoned to a cycle that it is just this never ending repeated cycle, right? I just feel like I fell down this hole, this terrible, terrible hole, right? And I want to go back to a Scorpio read. Oh my gracious, I don't even know, y'all, like maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, but it was just this idea of like being locked in a basement and having to dig your way out. You know what I mean? And I feel a little bit like that energy of just being like thrown down this hole and having to like dig your way out, like pull yourself back up out of it all to like I just feel like leave that experience behind. I don't know because I feel like you're the owl emerging from the fire. But that's good because I mean Scorpio is the essence of death and rebirth, right? And with every death you experience, you come into a new rebirth, right? You transform, you transfigure. That's what Scorpios do, right? Yeah. All right, Scorps. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. Hope everybody had a lovely day today. Yes, the highlight of my day was my new plant because I'm going to have plants. There's so much lighting. It's so beautiful. It's so perfect. Okay. Yeah, I know. I should turn my ring light on. Scorpios. I just feel like, I mean, the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups. There's just an idea of being thrown down a hole and having to dig your way out of it and feeling like, I don't know, I just feel like you're doing it alone. Well, and then I want to go to a Scorpio read, I don't even know, like 2, 3 years ago that was basically talking about, well, because I'm Scorpio Mars, and Scorpio Mars will just let people dig holes. You know what I mean? I'll just let you dig that hole. Then I'll let you bury yourself beneath it. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like there has been this sense of like being buried, but being buried alone. And I think having to figure your way out. And once you do, I feel like you make a decision to go in a direction that, I mean, the Ace of Cups is typically like a new relationship, but it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, right? It can be any kind of relationship, but we can experience closeness with numerous people in our lives, you know, and you want to surround yourself with all the different people that you can, you know, because you get so much more out of life that way. And so take that how that resonates for you. But I feel like whatever decision you're making one that feels like it just offers you life, right? And I love that. 3 cheers to life. Okay. Six of Cups. I mean, that's usually the idea of looking back and with fondness in this deck, you know, just kind of like reminiscing and, you know, it's like, I don't know, you just remember times in your life. I don't know, because I haven't been on Facebook in a gazillion in 10 years, and I didn't even know that I had a Facebook that was open. And then I started getting all of these people from Facebook watching my stories from Instagram, and I was like, oh shit. Like I had like somehow brain dumped a whole lot. And I was like, it kind of brought me back to this moment in time. I don't know. I guess I share that because that's that kind of energy, you know, just this like review that brings you back to, I don't know, almost like a part of yourself, you know? And I feel like it's a part of yourself that almost became like this subconscious dealing. However that plays out for you because of Scorpio. It can play out in so many ways, but if anybody gets that, it's a Scorpio, you know. We operate in different levels of awareness for different things, and I just feel like there's something that's being brought back into your awareness. And I love that for you because I feel like part of that is just that idea of like you had to dig your way out yourself, right? I feel like you got hung out to dry. And Scorpio never forgets. And they're very rare to forgive. You know, I don't know. But I feel like whatever it is that you're going into, I don't know. I feel like there's just a sense of, well, I just feel like this match. You just feel very matched in goals, in focus. You know what I mean? Knight of Cups, Death. The Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, Death, the Knight of Cups. Did I say that word? And the Chariot. Well, again, just that like feeling like you had to do it alone, feeling like whatever it was that you were invested in was not invested in you, and that had to come to an end because you had to open clear space for what was meant for you. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're knowing what's meant for you because what's meant for you would never throw you, would never toss you to the side like that, would never hang you out to dry, would never throw you in the basement. You know what I mean? Like, don't hold on to people who treat you like you're expendable, or like they only want you around when it's convenient for them and otherwise they don't want to be bothered with you. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck? Arrows, Scorpio, I don't know, because I just kind of get this feeling of, well, I just feel like appreciation, honestly, because I think that a lot of times we feel like I'm so comfortable with myself. You know what I mean? That any of these insecure people who want to try and play me, or any of these, you know, like judgmental little whatevers that want to judge me, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, ugh, you know, like I just can't even with any of it. And you experience that so many times that when you actually engage in something with someone who's not at that level, you know what I mean? Then you can see it for what it is and you experience a sense of appreciation, right? Because you're just like, I didn't think that people like that existed. So thank God that they do. Scorpios, if this does resonate with you, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and sharing your energy with me. And yeah, I will see y'all again soon. Bye.